they stumble upon an old cabin rumored to be haunted, where doors slam on their own and eerie voices echo through the rooms.
Yeah, I'll give you a quick tour. Got a little kitchen area here with great views over the hills. People have left bits and bobs, some soup noodles, some stock pots, rice, pasta. And then you've got a main room here. A couple of areas to sleep. Nice stove there. It's cracking, isn't it?
Oh, it's amazing.
And then through here,
a couple of candles on.
a couple of more beds there as well.
Yeah, I'd say it sleeps one. You could possibly get two on there, couldn't you?
Yeah, so you get a few in. I mean, there's space on the floor as well if you needed to sleep on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I could comfortably sleep about 8. It's definitely gusting out there, pretty strong, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say it's 40, 50 mile an hour, the gusts. But it feels like it's getting slightly worse by the hour. I reckon up until about midnight.
Yeah, it's cooling down a bit as well, so I think we'll have to get the fire on shortly, Marty. What do you reckon?
Yeah. And fire, some food, and then we'll crack on some wine.
Yeah. The wind is really, really blowing out there now.
Book. You put my glasses on now to find us a bat. So this is popular, quite a popular bothy by the looks of it. Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when we came in. So plaudits to whoever stayed here last night. Well done. Absolutely spotless. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Whoa.
Oh.
I'm out. I'm out of here.
No.
No.
It's, probably about 10 minutes after our ordeal with the spooky door closing over there, and we're trying to like rationalise it. I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, neither does Martin.
No.
So we're kind of thinking that it might have been just like the backdraft of the wind. I mean, there's a storm going on outside, so
Yeah, but I still don't believe it was the wind, but it's the only when the wind's blowing that strong outside, and there's no, it's the only rational explanation, even though I'm not even looking at that. No, I'm not looking at it. It's moving, right? So, I'm honest, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
this can't be right.
I don't.
I'm not.
It's black in here as well. I can't see a thing.
So there's a chair over there, and it just started to move, which is.
No way. I'm not even. No.
It's bonkers.
I'm not having any part of this.
That is moving.
Jesus Christ.
It is moving. That chair is moving.
Just leave it.
Good morning, campers. It is the day before we embark on a 4-day trip in this van, which will be in this video. But we have some problems to address. Number one is this leaky sink. We cannot go on a trip for multiple days with gaffer tape wrapped around that U-bend. So we need to get in there and take a look at that. I've also brought some more accessories for this van, one of which being a brand new placemat.
Your destination is on the left.
Is this it? Ooh, that must be the reservoir there on the left. Let's see if we can get somewhat fly. Oh. Oh. Horrible weather. Right. Okay. We're now level. We're home for the evening. Finally. What a job. What a job. That's where we are. Ibrook Corner. Oakham. We are right on the edge of this reservoir here, which as for tonight, we can't see at all because it's pitch black. But we got our home for the evening. And we're in. A car outside. Just parked up looking at us, and somebody is coming towards the van with a head torch on. Someone's at the back of the van. What the hell is this person doing? He's just sat there. The headlights shine at the van. There's absolutely no reason why anyone should be down this road at this time of night unless they're camping. That's a car, not a van. Another car's just pulled up. A couple of blokes just stood round. What the hell are they doing? What was supposed to be a quiet spot is turning into the complete opposite. Someone else has bloody pulled in now. Why are they coming that close? This is weird. We got another one turning up. What the hell? Way too many of them. Not enough of me.
If you get close enough to the terrain, there always pops up points of interest, and by pure luck in the middle of the woods suddenly popped up a point of interest, and it read Viking tomb. So I clicked on it, and only one picture taken from that Viking tomb. So I thought that place we have to visit. I just parked my car on the closest road to this place. That's weird. Why would they do that? That really bothered me. Why would they take pictures of my car? So we have to head due west. When I unpacked my car, there drove a car by. They slowed down pretty much when they saw me. And just now, before I left the road into the woods, they made another round and took a picture of my license plate. Maybe it was the landowner. It's 11 o'clock and I've been laying here for about 4 hours. The wind is really cooling down this shelter, even though I'm all tucked in and I've got hand warmers, 4 of them. I just can't seem to get warm. So I'm just laying here, shivering. I'm going to pull the plug on this one. Am I hypothermic? No, but it's really uncomfortably cold. We are going to get up, back up, and hike out. Well, I found her. My princess in shiny armor. Well, someone has been interested in my car. I knew there was something off. These are not my footprints. The left one is mine, and the right one is the visitor in the night. When we headed out, someone took a picture of my car. Well, maybe they're as curious as I am.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints. Hello? How can I help you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. I just don't even know what to make of it. Like, what were they thinking? I do sleep with this beside my bed. And I never thought that I would have to pull it out or grab it. And I did. I hear footprints. Hear that? Yeah, somebody was just here again 3 times now. The 3rd time I looked out, they were walking on foot. I seen them walking and they hid behind the tree there. And then they went to a car. The same car that was here earlier. Well, that was back, and then it backed away and left again. 3 times in one night. This time, they didn't knock though. They were just walking around. See? Right here. Look. Somebody spilled 2 of my water bottles right there. 8 liters of water gone, but I don't know why. I don't know why they were, look, see? And then over here, these are like literally footprints. I never go there. If I collect my snow, I go right on this path and I cross over here.
Welcome to another adventure of Boon Like a Camp. I mean, Camp Like a Boon. I'm here to do the February challenge, the water challenge set by Basic Stealth Camping and Adventures. Watch his channel. So it's a water challenge, and I picked this spot, a touristic place where people can walk and bike through the water. There are plenty of people walking now, and I have my huge backpack. I fit everything inside it, so no extra bag this time. But I cannot sneak in the place where I want to camp. So I will try the next best thing, and that's to do it more obvious, a bit too obvious. That's also a way of stealth camping. So I will use this stick. If stealthy doesn't work, just go all out. If you look to leave, because hey, that's a nice bird. What I was saying, I'm waiting for those people to leave, because in that forest behind them is where I'm going to set up camp. They're slowly leaving. They're taking pictures of the swans. I'm out of breath, but let me take this off first. I can show you why I picked this spot. Now I think about 9 o'clock p.m. It's dark for some time. I don't expect many people around here anymore today because it's Sunday night, Sunday evening, and everybody has to go to work tomorrow. Almost everybody except me. I have an extra day off, especially for the February challenge.
After a while, he noticed the night creeping in on the horizon. It was as if headlights were rushing straight toward him. Then, in an instant, it happened. Watch.
Wat? Ja. Kom maar eens uit. Jongens, kom maar. Heel goed. We kunnen beginnen met een heleboel slijf van verboden kamperen. Ja. Gewoon vuurgrote verboden op de mijn botweg. Dus
So guys, I got busted. I'm packing up my gear. I'm out of here. I have to go to the office. These foresters, they have an own office here at the domain, and they took my passport. They took 2 cameras, and we will see if what will be the verdict. I don't know, but I don't have much time. I have to pack and I have to walk all the way to my car that I parked further away, and I have to drive to their office and all this stuff. So guys, I'm packing in the dark. What a boon adventure this is. Completely boring. Leave no trace except big tickets.
What's up guys, welcome back to another video with DT Fishing. Callie, Kellen and I are on the creek hunting some smallmouth bass. Stick with it, stay tuned, let's go catch some fish.
Best. There we go. Yeah. Smallmouth on the fly. Yep, scream on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! It pinned its ears back. It was about to charge. Okay, let's go this way.
I literally saw the baby and I was like, that's so cute. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, here it comes. Get out of here! Go! Okay, let's get up on this hill right here. Yeah, it's got its ears pinned. Yeah.
I just went through singing nettle. Well guys, we just had quite the scary experience. We're up on the hillside right now. Callie came around the corner and there was a baby moose like right next to her. And she came running back and that big moose chased her. You can see her down there. We're shaking. So we were in the trees and we were like, what, 5 yards from it? And it started coming towards us and pinned its ears down. And so we yelled and it whipped around, but it followed us downstream for a good 100 yards. So we're gonna get back safe.
Adventure, everyone. We are out here in a section of the green forest. There are roots, rocks, and fallen trees everywhere, and everything is super slick. That's because everything here is soaking wet. This is the 3rd week straight of solid rain. There's water literally dripping from everything at the moment. What I need to do first, folks, is figure out exactly where I'm going to stay tonight. I have a tarp set up for this trip. I'm thinking this tree to this tree, with the tarp going this way. The ground here is somewhat level, more so than anything else. It's not perfect, but it will certainly do. This area here is a perfect example of real-world off-trail camping. This is what it's like. Nothing's flat, nothing's even. There's roots and rocks all over the place. This is what you will have to contend with if you want to do what I do. Off-trail, out in the middle of nowhere, far away from other people. What you need to get accustomed to is being satisfied with imperfect conditions. Good times. How do you all like to cook when you're out backpacking? Comment down below. By the way, there's no right or wrong answer. I've had to like light these, relight, light again. But now they're finally taking off. I could have swore I heard something walking through the woods. Something big enough to break branches and whatnot. There are black bear up here, but that would be highly irregular for them to come this close to camp. I definitely heard something though.
And the story behind this one is a bride and a groom are coming home on their wedding night and they crashed their car off a bridge. If you were to park on this bridge after midnight, the bride and the groom will appear in the back of your car. And the other story that I've heard from a friend is that if you come down here, you will see a car crash, but when you go past it, you will not see anything.
No, I'm just setting them back there for her when she comes.
Alright. Well, there's supposedly 4 bridges that intertwine with all of this, and we are parked at the red bridge right now. Probably wanting us to get out of here.
I'm gonna go right into the water. That would be nuts. There's a car. Okay, there was definitely headlights.
You saw that, right?
Yeah,
You can't go anywhere else.
Headlights. There's no headlights.
Where'd they go?
There's no headlights.
There's definitely somebody just driving down here.
Yeah.
That headlight thing is kind of freaking me out a little bit.
3 days ago, I went shopping to a very popular food shop called Farm Foods, and just walking around the supermarket, and I noticed they had a tent for sale. A tent in one of the most popular UK food shops of frozen food. They were selling a tent, a pop-up tent, plus a sleeping bag. Very, very cheap. Now, I have been doing videos like this previous on the channel. If it's the first time you see me, my name's English Woodsman. I've been on YouTube for about 10 years on and off. The tent up here, we have all this to look out at. So it's not too bad, is it? So I'm thinking I'll just set the tent up there, and then I think it's front facing. So we could just set up here, then we can wait for the deers to come out. So I do know I'd like to be on, if I can do it here, this top part there. Good job I'm not saying it's a stealth camp video. Wow. Am I even going to get in that? Whoa, that's no way going to do me. I'm not sure if this phone picks up like noises in the distance like the GoPro does. But anyway, since I decided to get up and have a look out, it's quieting down a little bit. Now we're nearly 9 o'clock now and we've still got daylight. I'm gonna have to get to sleep, so I really am tired. Just been doing a live stream. Wasn't expecting to do it, but I thought if I don't keep awake, I'm gonna end up waking up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I did a live stream. You can watch it if you want. Go on to live part channel. You know, it goes shorts, videos, live. You can go on to that. I spoke a bit of truth about problems this country's got, and some people didn't like it, but end of the day, that's my thoughts and my opinions about it. Someone asked, so I just spoke about it like that. But you know what? Even though it's been a bit of a jokey video, this, hasn't it? A more serious note, the sleeping bag is not long enough. I'm out of sleep, and I always like get a flash of light on the tent. Now, if you look back on the live stream that I did, I showed people a reaction of someone in the, you know, the trees with a torch walking backwards and forwards. I don't know if it's someone who subscribed to my channel who may be local and he's trying to find out where I am, trying to scare me a little bit, but I've seen the light flash now over my tent area. So we're going to get out and have a little look, see if I can see the light. The problem is my battery is only on 16% because the live stream flattened it, and I'm using my phone as well. But we need to get out and have a look. If I see the torch, I'm going to have to go over and ask him what his problem is, because I'm not having this all night at home. Now, if you don't believe this and you think I'm doing it for clickbait or something like that, you can check out the live stream. Quite close to the end, maybe. And then you can see, but I'll go on about it there. I don't know if he's just trying to be a silly bugger about it, but you know, it's just the way it is, isn't it? But I'm not enjoying it, and I think it's rude. I just have to wait, won't we? Told you. It's like they're looking for someone. Oh, get down a bit. That must be someone who's seen my live stream, who knows where I am. I need to come this way a little bit. See, lights there now. Got to be looking for me. It's got that close to camouflage net tent. Must be.
Dude, maybe for Scream. Oh. That never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That in the forest we're in? Yeah. Sounds like fun. The more you listen, the less scary it sounds.
Someone's been here. There's a lot of rubbish around here. Yeah, look at the state of this. Does get used, doesn't it? Friday night, but I'm going away Saturday, so I've got a bit of a drive as well, so I didn't want to be tired, and it's going to throw it down Friday night as well, and rain camping is really good. Is that a badger? Hello? There's that noise again now. Hello? Hello? You got a bit of that. There's nobody here. I'm going to be honest. I can't stay here now. I'm going to be a wimp. I don't care if people call me a wimp in the comments, but I can't stay here. I'm too unsettled. I'm nervous. I've done camping like this a load of times. I think I'm going to go find somewhere else to get this bivvy set up. But I'm leaving this spot.
Daniel chooses to leave, the wisest choice. In the woods, you can never be sure who or what might be with you. The uploader writes, I live in Virginia suburbs near Washington, D.C. I recorded this around 2 a.m. in December 2014, coming from the woods behind my house. The screaming went on for a while, but stopped pretty soon after I recorded this part of it. I checked the news for a few days to see if there was anything like robbery or escaped crazy person that would have warranted screaming in the middle of the woods at night, but I found nothing. I wasn't able to track down the original creator of this video, but all credit goes to them. I just thought it was pretty creepy and worth sharing.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one? I don't see him.
I couldn't find much information on this either, so if any of you know more about this video, please let me know. Someone had set up a metal wire between two trees, and the uploader ended up getting caught in the metal wire. He was lucky because he wasn't harmed. After setting up his camp, he was carving a spoon out of wood when he heard a sound coming from the forest. Since he couldn't identify it, he brushed it off as just a bird. But later that night, he heard another sound, one unlike anything he had ever heard before.
Still rattled. I've never heard anything like that in my life. It sounded like a mix between almost like a pig, some kind of, I hate to even say it, but a pig, an ape, and the calls almost sounded like how the velociraptors communicate with each other on Jurassic Park. I've never heard anything like that in my life. Whatever it is, it's close. You hear that? Whatever it is, it sounded like there was 2 or 3 of them, and it started on the other side of my camp, went around my perimeter.
He hadn't brought any water with him, hoping instead to find some inside the cave. After 4 hours of walking, he finally came across the cave he had been searching for.
That is beautiful. Baked beans in a haunted cave. Oh my God. That was the sound. That is the sound. Did you hear that? Look at my arms. I got full goosebumps. It's the chains moving when I climb down the ladder. It's a big, heavy, thick chain. Wind can't move that. Holy. That chain moved just then. It is 100% now. I heard it before. I'm 100% certain it's the chain that I walked in, that you climbed down into this cave on. It's moving. Now, you can't move that chain with wind. It's way too heavy. There is no wind coming in here. There's no wind even for... Holy... Oh my God. Look. You must have heard that just then. Look at my arms, dude. Oh, this is fucked. Okay. Well, I've got my backpack back on and I'm booting on out of here. I just heard a sound. It's not normal. It's definitely not a normal sound and I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably about 2 hours, 2.5 hours after I checked in with you guys, so it would be around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and that sound was not normal. I'm getting out of here.
Well, I am living every solo camper's nightmare right now. There appears to be an animal of some kind pacing around my tent. It's the middle of the night, and then around 3:30 I started to hear this pacing sound, and 45 minutes later it's still pacing around out there.
Since he was camping in the woods, it was very likely that the sounds he heard around his tent were just animals. To calm his nerves, he showed all the gear he had brought for the trip. Then he went to bed and slept through the entire night.
Dit is wel spannend, ja. Pak hem op. Echt. Oh, man. Dit is...
Dat is een mechelaar of zo.
Ja, hoor die hond, ja. Hier is de ingang. De poort.
Ja, dat staat echt duidelijk staan.
Ja, ik hoor... Ja, hoort je het? Die deur, die wint niet. Ik hoor zo...
Nee, dat is een beest.
Zeker?
Ja.
Oh,
nee.
Wat is dat?
Dat was een deur.
Ola. Ja, gewoon een wandelpad te zijn. Dus hier kunnen wij wandelen. Wat rijdt hier?
Auto's en autobanden.
Autobanden? Dit hier is afgezet. Ik ga toch eens... Oh, manneke, dit is sketchy. Dus ja, hier gaat iemand wonen gewoon nog. Dat kan toch niet aan? Hoezo? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Dat is toch niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hier, maat. Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld. Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld in dat bos. Blijf gewoon hier. Lamp aan of niet? Hallo? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey! Oh. Wat? Kom. Ja, hoi. Hallo? Hallo?
Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Mevrouw? Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Nee, oké, gedaan. Nu is het gedaan.
Oh meu Deus do céu, velho. Meu... Calma, que a gente vai encontrar, cara. A gente vai encontrar. Pera aí, vamos fazer silêncio de novo pra ver se a gente... Pera aí, chefinho, pera aí. Vamos ver se a gente escuta de novo, pera aí. Eu tô jogando, não. Tem que olhar pra baixo, onde eu tô andando. Não, mas cara, aí. Ó. Moça! Eu achei um negócio aqui, velho. O que tu achou? Eu achei um negócio aqui, velho. De tênis, mano. Um pé de tênis aqui, ó.
I did it. I'm here at Stone Fork or Salt Fork, Stone Fork, and Mara, Earth, Tamara, come here. What are you doing? What is it? I'm gonna wait for this fire to die out a little bit. I made a hot dog, trying to get that smell out in the woods, and I'm gonna just kind of let it die down a little bit before I take off because I don't want to leave it like this with them being close to it. I'm nervous because I don't know. Guys, I don't know if I can do this. I can do this. I do this every time I chicken out. Boom, boom. I'm gonna bring you guys in with me. All right. Relax, okay? We're relaxing. Everybody's fine. Everybody's safe. Everybody's good. Everybody's great. We're doing great. Great. The path we always take is straight behind the house through the wooded areas. Then more open land, and I was Stop. Hey, woo! Nervous looking. This is a bad idea. What to do here? My fire's dying down. I figure I'll just... Stop! Oh, God! Jesus Christ, stop it. Got them in the truck. Now, when I came back through here, when I was packing up, I heard something run off, but I didn't even care to record. I wasn't recording it. But I got them in the car. Everything's set. I'm gonna go back in a little bit and keep recording. I'm just not staying in there, man. Screw that. It took me about 45 minutes to get myself together. So we're gonna just head back in here and do what I don't normally do. I tried. But I'm still giving you a big video. What was that? Something made a noise behind me and I ain't looking. Fuck! Huh? I got the door open. Come on. Huh? Okay. Okay. I got in my car and I can't stop. I want to see him, but I don't want to see him. Wind's picking up. I don't even know. Absolutely no. I'm done.
Right, we've got steaks on go now. Bit of ribeye. Pot boiling for some mash. And I've got a visitor. Creeped up behind me asking me if I had a light. I shit me pants. This is Martin anyway. I don't know him, but he's stopping for a steak.
Just some random crate wandering about.
You went round here in a poncho a couple of months ago, were you?
I don't think I was. I could have been. It's possible.
Right, gonna get these cooked up on this tree. So my gut instincts were right, weren't they, to leave.
Here's where we're going. So we think we found quite a little quiet lake spot for tonight. It's near Linogwen and that little busy area. And yeah, so hopefully think I've been quite clever in where we've parked and how we found it. And I'm thinking we're going to be fairly alone tonight. So that's always good. In Snowdonia in September. See that little dot up there? That's Amy at the top of the hill. And here's me back at the bottom. Because why? We forgot the water filter. And we realised when we was right at the top. It doesn't look that steep from here, but I promise you, it's steep. We are at Lynn, Beep,
and don't know what this is. They've covered up the car park which is here. There's no longer access to the world's most perfect car camping or van spot ever. Meanies. But yeah, here's our location. Very flat ground over there.
With these sheep everywhere.
So the sheep are now making their way around the lake. So coming back from the car, from my camp, I have 4 flat tyres and a smashed windscreen and a smashed window, complete with rock inside.
Poor car. Are you still on hold, babe?
Yeah. I've been on the phone for 57 minutes.
For someone who didn't...
Even yesterday, somebody else was parked just over there, not blocking the gate as well. Another local person walking to the lake. There was no gate access blocked at all. He saw us probably, yesterday, when he came in, heard the sheep. I guess really hates wild campers, because it's not like we're in the way of the gate, so what other reason could it be?
No, nothing was stolen from the car.
Nothing was stolen.
Ran into a slight problem already. Just started to turn onto this trail to go up the mountain, and there is a tree blocking this. Don't know how long this has been here.
Hi.
It's gotta get.
Hi.
It's gotta get.
Hi.
It's gotta get out of the way. As long as I can get out of the way. As long as I can clear this right here so we can get by, that'll be good. But this is all in the way. And it's wet and nasty. Alright, passage unlocked. I'm gonna move a lot of these little sticks because these right here is tire popping material. I'm gonna walk up this lookout tower for a bit here. I don't know how high I'm gonna go, but we're gonna go up a little ways. Because should be a good view. Let's see. Not ideal. These ones are in there though. Oh, this is so stupid. A gorgeous night, so I think once the sun continues to set and it gets too dark for Levi to continue to swim, which if you asked him, that would be never. But we're gonna hang out a little bit more and then go find some dinner, and I think we might find a camp spot somewhere here down on the lake and relax tonight. So why not? Might as well. It's a beautiful night. Really squared away after a long and exhilarating day, but it was a ton of fun. So we're gonna get some good sleep tonight, and we will see you guys in the morning for coffee. At around 12:07, something odd happened. I heard a car come flying down the road and into the parking lot where we parked so we could set up camp, and we were the only ones parked there. Kinda strange. Now at first, I was just thinking, you know, maybe this is just some kids being kids. No big deal, right? Well, then the car slammed into a tree and took off speeding the other direction before eventually coming to a stop about 50 yards from our tent. And this big dude gets out of the car. He was clearly drunk out of his mind and had no idea what he was doing. It's 3 in the morning. I'm looking over some of the footage that I had just captured that day, that you guys just watched. And when all of a sudden, Sarah just said my name. I looked up, and he was standing directly in front of our truck, in the pouring rain, in the hail, just standing there. Now he would have had to have walked right by where we were camping. And who knows what could have happened. He could have rummaged into our tent. It could have turned into a really bad situation, but thankfully, at this point, we're inside of our truck. Now he eventually walks by our truck, and I peel out of there and just drive up to the top of the camp where there's a rest station and bathrooms. Now, because the storms were coming down so bad, there were a couple people up at the top as well in their vehicles. Me and Sarah told them about what had happened and just warned them. One of them drove off, and we kind of saw that they pumped their brakes as they were driving off and swerved around something.
which was strange. When out of the darkness, about a half a mile from where all this originally happened, here he comes, walking down the middle of the street, right back at us.
Keep recording.
Where? Oh, heck no.
This creator's YouTube videos are always a treat as you follow him on camping adventures across the UK. But in today's episode, things take a chilling turn when he sees and hears something truly strange.
The full 24 hours, I think, to... What are you looking at? You keep freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there. Are you seeing something I'm not? There's actually a well, just where I'm parked. You go down this little track, and there's a well with a big metal bar on it. And originally I was going to go and park there, and I saw the well. Instantly started thinking about the ring, which when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 10 when it came out, scared the shit out of me. For like a month I didn't sleep properly, and now the dog keeps looking over in that direction of where it is. So I'm like, nah mate, I might move. Okay, I'm seriously freaked out now. A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like ah! Like just booming across the mountains. So I've come down to where I could hear it. I got to this old well and it stopped. But just as soon as I got here, just from over there, there's no track or anything, it's just wood. This girl appeared, dressed like kind of like a monk, no shoes, and no hair. So I said bonjour and that, and she responded. I asked if she was okay, but she didn't respond then, she just carried on walking. So I carried on a bit and thought I better double check. Went to go and find her again. She's gone. That way, that's where my van is, and that goes to the road. But down where she went that way, there's nothing, and there's nothing for miles. Where did she go? I have not got a clue what was going on there. That was so weird. The well, the moaning from the forest, the girl. Nah, maybe there's an explanation to it all, but I wasn't sticking around. I left, I booted it. I'm about 50 miles from there now. I saw the girl another 2 times. The last time I was near the van and she was running through the forest. I left. I was gone. I was gone so fast. I didn't even pack the van away.
When he continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van, I quickly got around the corner, called the cops, and then from there I drove. Yeah, I'm a little bit shaken up right now. Know her, please leave me be.
Fuck your camera, man. You're not
I'm safe right now, but I just had my first knock on the door. That was not the cops. I was in the middle of cooking dinner, so I had my cooktop out, you know, propane hose attached and everything. And then he's just bangs on my side door right here. I first turn off all the lights, turn all the sounds off so I can hear what's going on in case it is the cops and I need to like talk to them. It wasn't, and then he banged on this door right here, the double doors, and that's when I got really nervous. So when he continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van, I quickly unhooked my propane. So I got around the corner, called the cops, and then from there I drove. Yeah,
The man was convinced he had dated Sarah before and wanted to be certain. That's why he demanded she step out of her van. But Sarah, uneasy and unwilling to comply, refused and quickly drove away.
After an unusually long festive break, the enforced and relentless social activity that is Christmas had taken its toll. I hit the road. 2 nights of solitude camping in the woods was what I was seeking, and I was hoping to find it here, Daring Woods. Located in the south-east of England, this woodland sits just outside of a little village called Pluckley. Now, completely unknown to me when I arrived, Pluckley is Britain's most haunted village. In fact, with over 14 known ghosts, it has a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records confirming it's the most haunted place in the UK. If I'd have bothered with a quick Google search before I left, I would have seen these concerning articles. This one, about the woods itself, is my personal favourite. It goes on to read, "The ghost of a local highwayman robber who was captured, lynched and decapitated by angry villagers in the 18th century is said to wander the woodlands. However, the most terrifying stories about this woodland are undoubtedly the modern ones and do not involve ghosts but disturbingly unexplained deaths, murders and disappearances. And I'm going to be staying here, alone."
After setting up her camp, she began cooking dinner.
Better, I can see a bit now. Oh, bollocks, that's a meatball. You only get a few in there at all. Could have done with a bit more in it, mind. Now, pudding is not that glamorous.
Eyes on it for a while, for a bit of a camp, and the last time I was here was about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years, when the pandemic hit the world, and I came into these woodlands to just get away for a little bit, make a little fire and just chill out. Okay, this is a bit weird. Well then, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest guys. I was not expecting that. It looks like some kids have put this bed sheet over a tree stump.
Honestly, if I found something like that in the woods, I'd be totally freaked out.
And get some food on the go. Right, back in it. I'm camping today, Josh. I'm camping. Let's do it. Right, as the rain is starting to come down a bit more, I've decided to camp here instead. It's looking a bit drier than it was in that open spot over there that I had a liken to. It's a bit too grassy, a bit too mossy, a bit too wet and damp there, like the first spot near Casper. I liked the look of that when I came here a while ago, a few years ago in fact. But times change, things change, don't they? Trees change. It started to get a bit worse for wear over there, and a bit too open, a bit too close to the fence actually, thinking about it.
He set up his camp, but strange noises kept echoing around him, impossible to place.
I'm just literally sat over there trimming the wood down, cutting it down how I like it. And I can just hear some mad movement going on in those bushes over there. I can't tell if it's like the rainfall just making quite a commotion, or there's maybe rabbits or deers maybe walking through, or any dog walkers or whatever, I don't know.